Alrighty, folks, this is what I call the hub call. This is a quick 20-minute look into what is going on in the wonderful market of Fresno, California. We have different hub members here that will talk about what they're doing in their business, but also, of course, looking for ways to help you. Ty, you were the first one on today, so we will start with you. How you doing, buddy?
I'm great. Great to be here.
Yeah, so you brought up a topic off camera that I think we should talk about. Obviously, we have mortgage rates now over 7%, investor loans over 8%. We're likely to see days on market increase. I think 8% rates are awesome for investors because we finally get to figure out who wants to sell versus who needs to sell. I like motivated sellers. I like less competition. So I'm excited. But you had a great idea for agents who may have tired listings. Why don't you go ahead and talk about that?
Well, a couple things. I think as days on market, when you have people that really need to sell, but the property's just not quite there, maybe they owe a little bit more, their equity's a little thinner. Maybe they took out, who knows, they refinanced, they pulled out cash in the last 2 or 3 years. These are great candidates for creative financing or seller financing, potentially. Also, too, some of the properties where I would call them tweeners, where maybe the property's in, it's fair condition, but it's dated. It's got the old kitchens, old bathrooms, things like that. I would encourage agents and brokers today, now more than ever, to consider reaching out to a one rental at a time investor, Mr. Michael Zuber, especially in the Fresno, Madera area. Reach out to our team. We can show you creative ways, and we would love to put those deals together and buy those deals from you.
Yeah, I think there's a couple of things I really hope happens over the next 6 months. Is there are going to be some people that need to sell, the property's not right, it won't appraise, whatever it is. Reach out to one of us, all of us, because I think there's ways that we can all win. Your seller could win. You as an agent will win, which means gets paid. Maybe even it's an opportunity where we do some kind of joint venture and you not only get something today, a commission, but maybe you get part of the upside. I am willing to entertain creative structures. And, I've got yourself, Ty, kind of the lead dog here to put these all together. So if you're in the Fresno Madera market, you have a listing that's not moving, you want to talk about maybe some options, Ty, how should they reach out?
Real simple. ty@tylg.com. ty@tylg.com. I also want to just say, too, that one of the things about working with Michael as the buyer with our hub team here, you're not going to get the runaround. I know it's, as a listing agent, I know, because I'm in the business every day too, sometimes it can be difficult. You get so many inbound calls of new students.
Yeah.
All due respect to new students, I understand the hustle, but you get so many calls from new students, wholesalers, nothing wrong with wholesalers, nothing wrong with new students, but, really trying to figure out, okay, who's a real end buyer who can actually close a deal versus somebody who's trying to bird dog a deal to hopefully they can connect the deal with a real buyer. So one thing I want to say for anybody watching this video, you got a group and a team here. Michael Zuber, one of the biggest, best buyers in the marketplace. I know Patrick Kim can put these deals together. Reach out to us. You can reach out to me. You can reach out to Patrick. I'm a little more versed on the creative stuff, but either way, we want to put deals together. I don't care. Reach out to Patrick, reach out to myself. We will get that deal closed for you.
Yeah, absolutely. I love that, Ty. Great idea. Elaine, you're feeling a little bit under the weather, so we agreed to not do camera today, but you had to be here for the hub call because
Right.
there's a lot going on with insurance. More and more companies leaving California. I think State Farm is now limiting new policies. What the heck is going on with insurance?
Oh, it's a hard market here with our fire season, especially coming up. A lot of companies are not writing new business. And if they are, they're putting 10, 14, 15-day periods, underwriting review periods is what they're calling them. And we had one of our markets, American Modern, limit as well, new business, which is that was a hard one to take because that was a company I used. If it's not a bundle home and auto and it's not a commercial policy, somebody who just has 2 or 3 homes, we're able to write standalone property, homeowners or dwelling fire policies. And so now we're very limited on what we can write with American Modern. California Fair Plan, if you're in a fire area, brush hazard or protection class 10, anything like that. you're having just for anyone that's going to need new insurance based on where they are or how far away they are from a fire hydrant. They're going to need to know that in order to even get a quote from the California Fair Plan, we need 5 photos of your home. So there's a lot of regulations happening right now with a lot of these companies. A lot of our commercial quotes, like your policy or your fourplex that I'm working on, I
Yep.
just had the underwriter send me over a 4-page supplemental form. So they
Wow.
want to know everything from wiring, plumbing, roofing, any updates, things of that nature. So it's just kind of getting a little sticky out there right now. But
Yeah, if you're a
go ahead.
California real estate investor, trust me when I say you could be getting one of these letters in the mail, which I got, that was basically saying, thank you for your business. We're not renewing. We're giving you 90 days or whatever it was to find new coverage. They have to be reaching out to folks like yourself, Elaine. I'm so happy to have an insurance broker at the hub because I know there's a lot of California investors that are getting these letters, myself included. And there's others that just need to be prepared for what might be coming. Elaine, if somebody wanted to reach out and help get a quote like you are helping me on my McKinsey fourplex, or they just want to get another name in the Rolodex, how should they be reaching out to you?
They can text or call 559-696-9196. Like I said, that's text or call, and they can also email Elaine at fastsavings.co, and fast savings is with an S.co.
Awesome. Thank you, Elaine. Thank you for being here, even when you
Thank
didn't
you.
feel great. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
Hey, Amy, you were up next. You were number 3 today. How are you doing, Amy?
I'm good. I'm good. Yeah.
How about that mortgage market? We got 7% mortgage rates now for buyers. We got 8% likely for investors. I actually think it's a good thing because demand will slow down. We might get better pricing. We might be able to negotiate whatnot. But what's going on in mortgage these days? What are you seeing out there?
Yeah, exactly what you said. We're seeing a little bit of a tick up, which is, uh, unbelievably, it's actually good for us. We need it. There's just not enough supply to support lower interest rates right now. And, the serious buyers need an opportunity to get a home and let the others drop off. And while that's happening, I think the sellers are just going to get a little more realistic and be a little more willing to do a win-win negotiation versus just trying to get everything that they can. And, it might take a few weeks for them to realize that that's what's happening, but it'll happen.
Exactly. Yeah. I think one thing as a buyer to watch would be days on market. I think we've been spoiled. I don't know if you guys realize this, but the market we've been in for the last 3 years, if there's a listing on the market 7 days, it's considered old. How wild is that? That is now the new standard. So again, use days on market as your fuel, get seller credits, look at 3-2-1 buy downs. There's just lots of lending products that can work. Again, something at the hub I would really love to do and love for Amy to help you with this. Let's get some FHA buyers, some VA buyers through this. Your time is coming because demand is going down. Let's write better offers. Let's make sure you get a loan structure that works for you. And if it's not the timing doesn't work, it's okay. Housing changes all the time. So Amy, if somebody wanted to reach out in Fresno and get something going or ask some questions, how are they doing that?
Yeah, so preferably greatmortgagebroker.com. It's just a quick form that'll get you to our team and get everything set up for your call with us. If you just want to shoot a quick text or phone call, just question, you can reach me at 559-472-0686.
Thank you very much, Amy. Patrick, you're up next. How you doing, man?
I'm doing well, Mike. Thanks for having me.
You know what's something I was just thinking about hearing Amy talk about that is we might want to host a pizza lunch or something at the hub just for FHA or VA buyers in Fresno. I don't know how many people would come. If you're watching this and you want to come talk about buying a home, maybe a great combination of a great agent and a great mortgage broker would be something of interest. Amy could come and talk about all these loan programs like she talked about last week, the 203K loan, these low down payment loans. Patrick, you could pull up the MLS and look at days on market, help people fish in what I call your buy box. That might be something we might need to kick around. If you need funding, I could fund it. But I just want to get more stories. We could use the hub studio to record some content. I think it could be a win-win-win. But what's going on in real estate? What's going on in Fresno?
You guys kind of hit it, the nail on the head. It's just kind of I'm looking at the trends, not much change from the last 2 months. When it comes to properties under the median, the days on market did decrease actually from May to
Wow.
June.
That's
It's
crazy.
it's about 10, yeah, about 5 to 7 days less, but yeah, nothing's really moving on the luxury market side.
Yeah.
Yeah, so pretty much it. No inventory still.
Yeah, you know what? Let's poke at that luxury because again, something I put out probably 6 months ago, it was probably early, but that's what I do, is
Yep.
I want to buy a luxury home in Fresno, California. So maybe it's time we go kick some 90-day-old listings or 60-day-old listings, see what those are looking like. Maybe there's a creative opportunity, seller financing, sub two,
Right.
something. Again, I always put out these ideas. I believe in, kind of that full karma thing coming. Maybe now's the time. If you have a $1 million listing in Fresno that your seller needs to sell, maybe it's vacant, maybe they've already moved. Maybe there's something we could do. Keep in mind, I'm cheap. What do I mean by that? I'm going to structure the deal where I can cash flow, right? I don't need it for free. I'm not telling you to give me the house, but we're going to
Right.
do a deal where I can cash flow because I'm a landlord. So if you have a luxury property like that, maybe there's something we could do. If somebody has one of those, let's reach out to Patrick. Patrick, how could they reach out to you?
Yeah, you guys can visit my website at the corner of my screen or just text or call at 559-825-7559.
Folks, I know there are lots of luxury listings in Fresno that are aging out. I see them all the time. Let's see if we can put a deal or two together. Please reach out to Patrick and let's see what we get done. Any other closing thoughts, Patrick?
No. I like I think Elaine or Miss Souza mentioned it, but the serious buyers, it's an opportunity for them to step into the market, and we'll see who they are.
Yeah, and if you guys want to get your story told, we will be recording content around FHA, VA. Amy and Patrick would be a great tag team to make that happen. So Patrick, thank you so much. Matthew, how you doing?
I'm doing great. Happy Monday to the Hub family here. I'm excited. Me and you have talked about it for months, Mike. Like,
yeah,
it's not what people necessarily ask for, but it's what they need with higher interest rates. And you don't have to go back that far to get a feel for what is probably going to happen in the next couple months.
Mhm.
Early November of 2022 was the last time we saw rates at the range they're at now, 7.22. It was like the 30-year average. November and December, we wrote good looking offers for buyers. I did like 9 or 10 loans in a row for owner occupied stuff that all got 1.021, 3.21 buy downs. And so you had the flexibility. Amy mentioned it and put it well, like we're going to be able to write win-win offers where it's like, hey, listen, here's the number we're going to give you, but we need 17,000 in credit for this 2.1 buy down. Or what about this number plus this amount of credit? Right now, like, we've talked about when stuff is off the market within 7 days, the seller gets to choose between 8 offers. They get to counter 3 offers at a time and they're in control. So the thing that excites me the most is that generally speaking, for sellers, for clients, and for some agents who aren't really finger on the pulse, the information travels a little bit slower. So they don't even know, right? They're going to list a house today and think that the same things that happen in May are going to happen in July. They're not.
Nope, not going to happen.
And you already see it. I popped through open houses this weekend. You already see a slowdown in traffic. You already see 8 offers down to 3 on same house, same neighborhood, same price point, same everything, right? And so this is an opportunity for buyers, both investment property and owner occupied, to be able to negotiate. They got a little bit of leverage back, and like we're going to see more and more every week. That days on market that, Patrick said went down from May to June, it's going to start trending back up. Like it has to, because, rates are up, demand is down. It's what's going to happen. So for me, it equals opportunity. So I hope that one rental at a time community students are doing the work, because the ones that aren't, the ones that are like, I liked rates at 6.5. I don't like them at 7.25. I'm gone. They're going to miss out on some good deals that will be written in Q3 and Q4 for sure.
Yeah, I mean, again, the people can go back and watch my channel. We talked about housing stopping in November. I took on a personal challenge to find 2 deals. I found 2 deals in the MLS, 30% off MLS based properties. The last time we were at 7%, made 90 grand total in 2 flips by staying below the median. Patrick helped me, I think, with both of them. And Carlos, who we'll talk to next, helped me with one of them on Michigan. So I love slower markets. As an investor, I like higher rates. I understand it hurts homeowners, but that's why you have to work with a mortgage professional like Amy, like Matt, the mortgage guy, or greatmortgagebroker.com, because they can help you get into that 3-2-1 buy down. They can help the seller pay for it. It's just, you have to have a team that is good at what they do. Any moron can write a loan when it's just flying off the shelf. Only the great people can ask questions and work with you. Matt, if somebody wanted to reach out and get started, how are they doing that?
Best way is greatmortgagebroker.com. And, you know, we love Fresno investors. We love everybody in California. We're in 48 states though. So no matter where you're at, reach out. If it happens to be one of the 2 states we're not in, we'll connect you with our great partners there, but greatmortgagebroker.com.
There you go. And Carlos, clean up, taking us home, man. How you doing? What's going on?
Hey, I'm doing well. I had a great weekend. And right now, we are working on we're finishing up a project for a local investor and doing some maintenance for landlords in the area. But everything is going well.
Yeah, one of the things that you're doing now on Instagram, I believe it is you're doing something called Mr. Handyman. I think that's what it's called.
Yeah,
You're putting out a lot of stories. How could somebody follow you if they wanted to see that? Because I just love what you're doing there.
yeah, definitely. You could always give us a call, or if you want to check our stories out, you can go on Instagram. I think it's at CMG services, and you could also you could also find us on Facebook. And sometimes you would say CMG services, or even I think we have hashtags called Fresno Handyman.
Yeah.
And so yeah, definitely check us out. We're also doing some reels. So
yeah,
it's
it's really good. And as I said earlier, one of the projects I worked on last summer to prove that slowing market is awesome was that property on Michigan. You helped me do all that remodel and stuff. People can go back on my playlist and see the quality stuff you're doing. As a member of the Hub, you're constantly getting quotes and helping investors and homeowners in Fresno. If somebody wanted to reach out and get a quote, how are they doing that?
Well, definitely give us a call at 559-681-8431. That's 559-681-8431. Definitely give us a call.
Very, very cool, folks. Well, family, I just want to let you know that we will not be recording next Monday. Next Monday, I will be out of town closing on home. So I will not be recording next week, but I wanted to let you guys know that here. Thank you for being a part of the Hub. Again, FHA, VA, work with Patrick, work with Amy. I'd love to get some of those stories going. If you have an old property that's in trouble, reach out to Ty. If you need some quotes, call Carlos. If you have a luxury property, go to Patrick as well. I'd love to get some of those done. And if you are a California investor needing insurance, reach out to Elaine, folks. You guys are the Hub. Take care of yourself. Have a great week. Later.
Bye-bye.